to our channel Classfly Community. So today's topic is the RC parallel circuit. We have already done the RL parallel circuit. So from the topic we can clearly understand that our R, this is our resistance, and C is our capacitance. That means both the resistance and the capacitance will be in the form of a parallel circuit, and we know that in the parallel circuit the current will be that means I will be IR for the resistance. That means R, that is a resistance, will have its own current. That means this I will get divided from this junction, and this I will move to C and it will become IC, and for resistance it will become IR. But the voltage will be similar for both the R and the C. Both the R and the C. Okay, so now as I told, we are dealing with the parallel circuit, so we need to define all of this which are being used. So this V is our applied voltage, this IR is the current across this resistance, and we can denote this as V by R, because we know from the Ohm's law it V equal to IR. IC is a current across the capacitance, so it will be JV by XC. XC is a capacitive reactance, right? And it can also be said as 1 by omega C. See why it is J here. We know that in the phasor diagram that, or we can say that the current leads by 90 degree in the capacitance, as we take our V as a reference. That's why this J is denoting that current, that is a IC, is leading by 90 degree. Whenever it is in the numerator, it says that it is leading. Whenever this J will be in the denominator, it will state that it is lagging. That means for IL, the J will be down. Okay. Now let's move on to a phasor diagram. See, as I told, we will take the reference as the V. So we know that V and the resistance, that is the current across the resistance, that means V and IR will be at the same angle, because in the resistance there is no angle between the resistance and the voltage. So IR will be in the same line with the reference line, that is a V. IC, as we told that here J states that it is leading by 90 degree, so it says that the IC will lead by 90 degree from V, and we will draw imaginary parallel line for IR as well as for IC, and when this two line cuts, this will give us the resultant I. That means this I is the combination of the IR and the IC. Okay, so this was our first parameter which we need to do, that is a phasor diagram. The second parameter which we need to do is the admittance, and we represent admittance as Y. So for doing the admittance, we will write the total current is equal to IR, that is a current across the resistance, and the current across the capacitor, and we know that IR is V by R and IC is JV by XC. So when we bring out the V common and bring it down to I by V, it becomes Y. That means I by V is our admittance, and we know that 1 by R is our conductance, and we represent it as G. Whereas I by XC is a susceptance, and we represent it as B, and as it is the capacitor susceptance, we will represent it as BC. So it gives us Y equal to G plus J BC, and when we do the magnitude, we get square root of G square plus BC square. So this was a second parameter, that is our admittance. Let's move on to the third parameter. So our third parameter is a power factor, and we know that power factor is denoted by cos phi. So let's make the phasor diagram. So we are taking the reference as V, and we know that IR and V doesn't have the angle for the resistance, and IC, that means the capacitor across current across capacitor will be leading by 90 degree, and the imaginary lines of both of them cuts wherever it will state that it is that I. So we know that cos phi is B by H. So this is our IR and H is our I. So we know that IR is V by R, and I we know it as V dot Y, that is voltage and admittance. We get cuts, and we know that 1 by R is our conductance. This will be like this, 1 by R dot 1 by Y. So 1 by R is the conductance, so G by Y we get. Sin phi, we have already find the cos phi, so we can write, we know the formula that sin square is equal to 1 minus cos square. So we will take the square this side, that means here will be square root. When we solve, it is 1 minus g square by y square, because cos phi is g by y. We take this y square up, so and this y square becomes a LCM, and we know that y is a admittance, and we have already found admittance equal to G plus BC. So square means G square plus BC square minus GC square. G square get cuts, and we are left over with BC square by y square. And when we remove the square root, or bring out from the square root, it become BC by y. That means sin phi is BC by y. Now let's find the fourth parameter, that is the current. We know that admittance is equal to I by V. So for current, I equal to V dot Y. So V will be given V, and Y means admittance, so it will be root under G square plus BC square. So this is the current. Now the active power, we denote active power with P, and P is equal to VI cos phi. We have already find the cos phi, that is G by Y. And we know that I is V dot Y, so we'll put V dot Y, so Y gets cut, so its answer is V square G watt. Reactive power is denoted by Q, and it is VI sin phi. Sin phi is BC by Y, and we know that I is V dot Y, so Y get cut, and we are left over with V square BC. And where is volt, ampere, reactive? Apparent power is denoted by S, and it is V dot I, and we know that I is voltage into admittance, so we get the apparent power as V square Y, and its unit is volt ampere. So we are completed with the 7 parameters for the RC parallel circuit. So today's lecture ends here. Till then, be happy and have a great day.
Now is the quote time. Happiness depends upon ourselves. I hope all of you understood the lecture of today, and thank you for watching.
Wow, that's impressive! You have completed a magic today. For more videos, subscribe. Join our Facebook group and Instagram page for group discussion and live magazine videos for exam preparation in an hour. We start at Classfly community for students to learn from a friend in a simple way and support them in their own languages. If you are willing to be that one friend who saves us at the exam night preparation, then please join us by visiting classfly.in.